plugged into our hubs, skin and bones, a frozen smile on every face. As the stories replay, this must have been a wonderful place.
That was Total Entertainment Forever by Father John Misty off of his 2017 album Pure Comedy. I was a pretty big fan of the album prior to this, I Love You Honey Bear, but I haven't listened to this one too much. It didn't really grab me at the time. Well, that song was pretty good. It was a little, it's a little on the nose, I guess. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 2017 up in competition today. In fact, both of our songs are just a couple of tracks apart off of the same 2017 album. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 14 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament, and that is Match 8 in Round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released from the year 2000 until now, 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released in that time period. The reason we have that specific 25-year time period is that we already did a tournament on the Magnetic Fields. Part 1 wasn't listed as Part 1, but it is Part 1, and it is everything from the 90s. So they just had too big of a discography to do in one tournament, so we split them up. Both of our songs today got buys through the last round. Basically, there were just a little bit over 128 songs left over, so I threw in the extras. We had a buy round, which was pretty short. Today we'll be starting off with 13, Big Enough for Both of Us, which is track 48 on 50 Song Memoir. 13 being the year that the song took place, essentially. 50 Song Memoir is 50 songs. Each one is labeled with a year, each of which being a year in Stephen Merritt's life. Stephen Merritt being the leader, the figurehead of the Magnetic Fields. So this is based on his 2013 experience. There aren't any notes on Genius.com on it, but we'll see how it is. We have another later track up in competition, and that is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is track 45 on that same album. And this one, Genius.com actually says that it's a sort of love song. The track takes place during the 2010 San Francisco International Film Festival. At that film festival, Stephen Merritt wrote and performed a score for the 1916 silent film adaptation of the Jules Verne novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where he describes the romantic happiness he enjoyed at the time. Here is 13, Big Enough for Both of Us.
This thing is big enough for both of us. It throbs with love enough for two. Bet on the seasons to keep changing, just like I keep on loving you. Maybe you learn to like just being loved, even learn to love me in some way. This heart is big enough for both of us, but you're 3,000 miles away. There's something big enough for both of us. It's part of my anatomy. You know I'd love to give it all to you, and you can have it all for free. First time I saw you, I could feel a stir down in my special body part. This thing is big enough for both of us. It throbs with love enough for two. That all the seasons to keep changing, just like I keep on loving you.
I love that song. The instruments there were really interesting. Everything just sounded like a big mess of noise, but it was like really cool sounding, and the vocals just kind of contrasted with what was happening as far as the music goes in a really good way. Everything there just sounded like it shouldn't belong together, but it belonged together perfectly. Um, just I don't know. I love I love things that sound like noise when you focus, then you realize it's not really noise, I guess. Because if you just put that on for like, grandma, she'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And it's a really sweet song. Let's check out 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's good to see that Stephen Merritt will never stop ending a song with the weird synthesizer loop that he had going through the whole thing. That one was really good too. It sounded more like a straight up indie rock song. Definitely didn't have very strange of a sound comparatively. Like it wasn't all that weird, really. I'm gonna go with 13, Big Enough for the Both of Us. It was probably the less catchy of the two, but it struck a chord for me personally that I really enjoyed. I want to hear some more of that song, and I want to hear how it does against other songs. That's what this tournament's all about. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the magnetic fields action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our The Smiths tournament action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.